Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. Today we are going to take a look at a brand new 2024 Seawolf Gray C8 Z06 and we're going to find out if we can make this thing look even better than it already does stock. But first, before we do that, the day that we drove it home, we kind of ran out of time and we didn't really have time to go over his spec, what he paid for it, all that good stuff. So we're going to walk around the car, show you his spec, and then we'll show you his brand new upgrade that he's done in the first 3 days he had the car. So Darren, you just took delivery of your 2024 Z06. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
Well, I gotta call NCM Insurance and get this thing insured.
Look at that, right on his hat. And why would you do that?
Best insurance out there for your Corvette or collectible car.
Yeah, how much money do you think you're gonna save by not going with your standard insurance?
Well, I've done the math. It's probably $500–600 for the year.
Go to the link in the description below, NCM Insurance. Check out the savings. All right, take it away, Darren.
Well, as you can tell, Seawolf Gray, Mike already mentioned that. Red dipped interior. It is a 3LZ, which is what you have to get to be able to get the red dipped interior.
Correct.
Obviously, the first thing you see that I did not get is the regular, just the OEM exhaust. I did not opt for the upgraded black exhaust.
Right.
And part of the reason, which we'll talk more as we kind of talk about the car, is we've got a lot of big plans for the car, a total makeover of the car, and one of which will be a different exhaust system that we'll be talking about in the coming weeks.
Sure.
Which you guys will hear about. Obviously, you can tell I did not go with the Z07 package, nor did I opt for getting the Z07 Aero, which you can do without getting the Z07 package.
Right. That's because you and I both love the low wing.
I love the low wing. when I was actually in a good spot when I ordered the car. When my allocation was accepted in November, right around Thanksgiving, there was actually pretty much no constraints.
Right.
So
you could have gotten
I could have gotten it. Yeah. I could have also gotten the carbon ceramic brakes.
Sure.
And we had talked about that in some of our live streams. I actually had the car ordered originally with those, and I took them off, then I put them back on, then I took them off. And then actually when I got 3000 status, I tried to get them put back on. So I just couldn't make up my mind. It's a pretty high dollar option. I think it's about,
it's almost $9,000.
So what I've opted to do, and it's already kind of kicking my butt for 3 days, the brake dust is already just driving me nuts.
Oh yeah.
So I've talked to the guys at CarboTech, and I'm going to be purchasing their new pads that they have for the Z06, which, as we experienced on our cars and on my Z51 Stingray, it dramatically reduced the brake dust.
Enormously,
I mean,
yes.
Arguably 80+% reduction. Yep. I mean, very well worth the price for that modification. So CarboTech is making pads now for the Z06, and then obviously they're making for the Z51 Stingrays. The other thing I didn't do, and a lot of people like, I didn't do the black badging.
Yeah, you know I like that.
I'm a purist. I like that. You know, I joke.
Well, that matches your interior.
Right. You know, when I order my cheesecake, I just want cheesecake. I don't want anything on it. Yeah. I'm a purist. So, but no, I kept the badges kind of the way they came. I did not do the OEM front splitter.
Right.
And kind of same idea with the exhaust. I will be doing something different with the front splitter anyways. So I did not want to pay that kind of money, and the OEM option is very expensive.
Yeah, it's $3,000,
$3,200. Yeah, yeah. So that didn't make sense. You know, we already talked about the 3LZ with the red dipped interior. I did the stealth interior.
Nice.
I did not do any carbon fiber upgrades. So what you see is this is how it comes with the stealth package on a 3LZ dipped interior.
Yeah, it's really, really pretty. Stealth is the best, in my opinion.
And I haven't decided yet on what level of carbon fiber accent pieces I'll be putting in the interior.
Sure.
I've got a few ideas, but I need to kind of think through it. I'm actually quite happy with the way the stealth package looks.
Oh yeah.
With the red interior. I'll probably do some things around the steering wheel for sure. Maybe some of the little shifter area, maybe because of carbon fiber there and up on the top part. But a little bit to be determined on that. But yeah, I've had the car for, well, since Tuesday, and today's Sunday afternoon. So I had the wheels on it on Friday. Everyone kept bugging me. I know you've got wheels. I know you've got wheels. And I was like, yeah. And honestly, I wasn't going to put the wheels on yet. I kind of wanted to wait. I'm a little bit embarrassed showing it with its height, right? I want it to be low. So I was like, okay, I'll put them on. So I put them on Friday so everyone could see them and everyone's loving them. These are ForgedLite 2-piece wheels. I had them custom made this way with the help of the whole team at ForgedLite. And I've actually had these wheels for several months just sitting in my garage because, as we talked about in the past, I passed on allocation starting in July. So I thought I was gonna have a car August, September timeframe. So I've had these wheels ready to go. And the vision for these wheels is I had seen I think it was a GT3 Porsche. They had some similar wheels that were aftermarket. And I sent a picture of that to the team at ForgedLite. And I said, this is kind of what I want. What can you come up with? And what that entailed is it's a complete brushed wheel, lip and face, where my previous cars have always had a polished lip. So that's one thing that's a little bit different. The exposed hardware is at about 60-70%, and the difference would be is it's missing right here.
Sure.
And the way they do that, they actually come in from the back. So for anyone that's ordering 2-piece wheels, you can actually do complete hidden hardware. You don't have to see them. You can do full. You can kind of pick and choose however you want.
Correct.
So I wanted to mix it up, and I'm happy with that. The sizes, those are 20 by 10s and 21 by 13s. And these are aftermarket tires. They're not the OEM tires. They're the same Michelin Pilot 4S's. The big difference is, you can see it right here, is the size. 355, 25, 21. And in the front, those are 285, 30, 20s. So in the front, if you look at the measurements online, I'm about 2/10, maybe even almost a 1/4 of an inch taller, and 4/10 of an inch wider front and rear. So I've got some more meat. This is the biggest, most aggressive you can go.
Yeah, let's take a look at the size of the rear.
Especially from the back. Now, the only way you can do this, you cannot do this on OEM wheels.
Wow.
The way that we're able to do this is with these custom bespoke ForgedLite wheels at my offset.
Yeah, the offset's perfect.
It's perfect.
Look at that. It's perfectly flush, front and rear. Yeah, so tell everybody how they can get wheels just like this.
So yeah, just reach out to the team. Mike will put up the link. It's info@forgelite.com, and that's ForgedLite with a D. Mike and I have been working with them for almost 2 years now. The company's been around for about 3+ years. I think he's almost on his 500th set of wheels that he's built, and probably 250, 300+ Stingrays,
right,
Z06s. So you're starting to see a lot of cars with them. A lot of our friends have them. If you come to any of the events in DFW, you probably see 10+ cars with them.
Yep.
Now, they're amazing wheels. They have lifetime warranties, structural warranties. You just really can't go wrong. Customer service second to none. And they'll do stuff like this. If you approach them with an idea, whether it be a custom color, you could add, different cuts to the wheels, kind of whatever you want within reason. They can kind of see your vision and make it into reality.
So if you guys like the wheels, give them a big thumbs up.
And who thinks, comment, because this is a controversy, should I have done black wheels?
That's right. That is a controversy.
Yeah, comments are just gonna start stacking up.
Exactly. Let us know whether these should be these.
Just maybe I have a black set of wheels sitting in my garage that we may see on this car too, and then we
That's
can
right.
kind of.
Then we can do a comparison.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we end this, I think everybody would like to know what the sticker price was on this and how much you paid.
I think the sticker, if I recall, was right about 142, 141 and 900, very close to 142. I paid sticker price for it.
You paid MSRP.
I paid MSRP, no hidden fees, and I purchased the car in Louisiana from Service Chevrolet. That's the dealership that I bought one of my Stingrays from a couple of years ago, and have done some other business with them. I mean, you've met them.
They're amazing.
They're amazing. They're similar to like our friends at Moritz. You know,
Right.
you get what you get. It's a handshake deal. Some of the dealers like that where you feel like you walk in there, you shake your hands, and you're getting what you're supposed to be getting. So can't say enough good things about Joe and the team at Service Chevrolet. I got on the list for this car. I think I looked at my records. It was July of 2021. And had I not passed on my allocations, I would have received an allocation July of 2023. So it was a 2-year wait.
Yep.
From start to finish of putting a deposit down, getting on a list. And it was always an MSRP list as well.
Right.
But yeah, the car, I've only had it for, you know, a handful of days. I'm at almost 600 miles. Mike we met at a gas station and we had people all around my car.
Oh yeah.
There was a person, a FedEx driver, he had never sat in one, so we got him inside of it and took his picture.
From a distance, this just looks like a pastel color.
Yep.
But let's show them what it looks like.
Yeah. No, that's a great point.
I mean,
you can see that
the
flake in
sun
it.
shows you. Let me get out of the light. Look at the flake that's in this Sea Wolf Gray. It's really, really
Yeah, I think
pretty.
a lot of people, you know, there's not a lot of Sea Wolf Gray cars out yet, but I think that's going to be a very popular color. And even we were at the Vet Syndicate event yesterday, and it was kind of overcasty, but there was that period of time where the clouds, and everyone all of a sudden was like, whoa, hey, come over here, check this out.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the car as it stands is all stock as we've seen, just the wheels and tires. With that being said though, everyone should like, subscribe, and make sure they're following it, because in the coming weeks, probably in the next month or two, we'll do a series of upgrades to it. And I mean, I've got parts and boxes from Paragon stacking up every day. My FedEx driver is hauling them with his cart to the garage.
That's right.
So thanks to the guys at Paragon, Corey, Justin, Rob, all those guys are helping me kind of walk through making sure I'm getting the right parts. And I think I've pretty much got everything, all the boxes checked on the parts that I want and that I'll be putting on the car. The exhaust is being made, so that could be a couple weeks. And then I haven't decided how I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna do phases, we've got lowering springs and collars. And I actually did a custom shim I had fabricated because of my tire height. I just want that ride to be perfect. So I've kind of backtracked my math to make it as low as possible, but not have any rubbing.
Sure.
So yeah, we'll probably do a series of different videos on different installation periods in the next 2 months. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm totally looking forward to doing it and letting everyone see it. And
yeah. So what do you think the first mod is that you're going to do? I mean, you've already done wheels, but after that?
Well, everyone probably thought that the track wrap that we put on was going to be on there permanently. But big surprise, we've got it off. It's a little bit of a battle getting that stuff off and the glue that kind of sticks to the tape, but it fights you a little bit. You got to use the right type of stuff to get it off. But no, the track wrap served its purpose. It kept all the rock chips away from it. I'm being kind of extra careful the last couple days. I was even hesitant to drive it here, but I'm here. I've got an appointment made with Cody and the team at New Image Detail for next week. Car's going in. We're gonna do a full Expel front track wrap. And then I think we're talking about doing a new product that they've been doing, which is on the front windshield to protect that.
Very cool.
And then we'll do window tint, obviously. I've got the grill insert guards from Paragon.
Nice.
Those have already showed up. I have those.
Sweet. So Cody's going to install those?
Cody's going to install those.
Good.
He's going to do everything. Trevor is supposed to be there. I've got him. He's going to UndrDog the PPF as well.
Nice.
So I'm going to leave there ready to go. So
heck yeah, man. Yeah. Sweet. Well, yeah, if you're in the DFW and you haven't checked out 2 places, number 1, New Image Detailing. That's where he's getting all the track or all the PPF done. And then also the Detail Lab, which is Trevor Stringer. Check both of those places out. Those will both be linked in the description as well. And just so you know, Trevor and Cody work very close together. So if you wanted to have everything that Trevor does, plus everything that Cody does at the same time, it's easy to schedule that way because Trevor goes to Cody's location and takes care of everything he needs to take care of. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Tell Darren congratulations in the comments below. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys out on the road.